In this video, we will witness the best knockout moments from one of the most charismatic and controversial boxing figures, Prince Naseem Hamed.
When he got up to him, I was saying that I think the referee's going to stop this. I thought he was going to count him out because he wasn't in a position to totally defend.
Known for his unique style, powerful punches, and flamboyant character, Hamed's journey from an ordinary boy in Sheffield to a global boxing star is truly remarkable. One of the moments showcasing Hamed's powerful punches and KO ability was in 1995 against Sergio Liendo. The knockout punch happened when Hamed's signature left hook left his opponent dazed and speechless. The referee should have stopped the fight immediately after that knockdown punch, as Liendo was clearly in no condition to continue. However, the fight went on and Hamed delivered another lethal left hook, sending his opponent crashing to the canvas with a resounding thud. The duel between Prince Naseem and Kevin Kelly also delivered action-packed moments, with each fighter knocking the other down 3 times. Hamed began the fight confidently, landing more punches as Kelly struggled with his unconventional fighting style. With 1 minute left in the first round, Naseem cornered Kevin against the ropes. But as he stepped back, Kevin unexpectedly unleashed a right hook, sending Naseem to the canvas for the first time in the match. In the second round, Kelly fought much more aggressively. He managed to knock Naseem down for the second time with a powerful left hook.
Down he goes again. Another big punch by Kevin Kelly. 7, 8. The crowd is going delirious.
After that, the bout turned into a fierce exchange of punches, resulting in Kelly losing his balance due to a slip, with Hamed attacking him brutally. Kelly didn't relent and continued to launch strong attacks, chasing Hamed, who seemed to lower the tempo of the fight. However, suddenly, the Prince delivered a hard punch that floored Kelly onto the canvas. In the third round, both fighters were more cautious. The action resumed in the fourth round. About a minute and a half into the round, Hamed landed 2 left hooks, knocking Kelly down for the second time. Kelly managed to continue the fight, but Hamed kept delivering powerful punches. Kelly's fighting spirit was truly remarkable in this bout. He retaliated with a right hook, causing Hamed's right glove to touch the canvas again.
Kelly is still dangerous.
As the fight resumed, Kelly tried to regain his momentum, pushing Hamed backward. However, the Prince responded with a hard left punch, knocking Kelly down for the third time.
Hard punches again. This fight has ebbed and flowed back and forth. Both guys throwing home run shots now. Down goes Kelly again.
Kelly managed to get back on his knees but was visibly hurt and unable to stand as the referee counted to 10, giving Hamed the victory by knockout.
Down he goes again.
Next, let's move on to the fight between Prince Naseem and Vuyani Bungu. Hamed astonished the entire audience by entering the ring on a flying carpet.
Well, people have their own opinions of these showbiz ring entrances.
In the arena, Bungu started the duel cautiously and landed a few solid punches. However, this was no problem for Hamed, who had a very strong chin and the resilience to take hits.
Just rocked him off balance a little bit, and then Bungu come back with a good one. His defense is poor when he's in close, so he can always be caught by a counter like that.
Ultimately, Hamed proved that he had a higher boxing IQ, better reflexes, and most importantly, strength that was too much for Bungu.
The same message, they know what they want him to do, shorten the punches, have better balance, and you'd have to say...
Referee Joe Cortez felt the need to stop the fight after Hamed delivered a very hard left hook in the 4th round.
When he gets in the right position, really plants his legs and bangs them in hard.
Oh, and a big left hand puts Bungu on the floor in the 4th round, and I'm not sure he'll get up from that. It was an absolutely lethal shot, and he's not made it.
After defeating Bungu, Prince Naseem faced Auggie Sanchez to defend his WBO featherweight title for the 15th time.
Prince Naseem needled Auggie Sanchez.
It was an all-out brawl from the start, with both fighters determined to showcase their abilities in close-range combat.
Prince Naseem, more or less in a southpaw stance, and here he does have the right foot way in front, but oftentimes...
The Prince was briefly knocked down by a hard punch in the 2nd round, but fortunately, the referee did not rule it as a knockdown, allowing the fight to continue.
That hits that hard as a Prince, you're going to get hit. Down goes Naseem on a straight right hand, and Michael Ortega is going to rule it. Foot on the foot. Right
Then, in the 4th round, Sanchez was put to sleep after receiving a brutal and relentless barrage of punches. The fighter from Las Vegas tried valiantly to get back on his feet, but to no avail.
As Sanchez again slides down the front of him, left, right. And once again, you see the awesome punching power of Prince Naseem Hamed. And that's going to be the end of the fight. Ring doctor into the ring. Mike Ortega there.
Auggie Sanchez was unconscious for several minutes after the fight and, even worse, had to be carried out of the ring on a stretcher. The last victim of Prince Naseem's spectacular KO punches in this video is Tom Johnson. This can be considered the best night of the Prince's career, as he entered the arena using a lift. This fight was highly anticipated, being a unification bout for Hamed. At that time, he had defended his WBO featherweight title 5 times, while the tested and experienced Tom Johnson was aiming to defend his IBF title for the 12th time.
When Prince Naseem Hamed lands what he calls his rocket launchers. Johnson has been on the floor.
The fight took place in Hamed's backyard at the London Arena in Millwall. Despite being the guest, Johnson fought bravely, but could not avoid Prince Naseem's lethal punches, which included several hard and brutal left hooks throughout the fight.
Because that was his 2 decent clean punches. He leapt in, he just caught Johnson on the side of the head, knocked him a little off balance, but it was the second left which caught him just as he was...
As the fight went on, Johnson's legs increasingly struggled to keep him steady, making him vulnerable to Hamed's attacks. Near the end of the 8th round, Hamed stepped back, and the wobbly-legged Johnson foolishly followed. He walked right into a dynamite uppercut that ended the match instantly.
Open up now, I tell you, but just look at the finish again.
He's a very good finisher. Look at the right hand. He was touching at this point, Johnson, and now he just can't see the punches coming. This is where it finishes here in the right uppercut. Johnson just crouched down and just sort of fell into the punch, really.
It was a chilling punch. And yet again, Prince Naseem wins.